Hi, my name is Dan Alpe, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Jucy. Jucy is a business I started in 2001 alongside my brother Tim, with the sole focus of giving our customers the green light to find their happiness. In the business today, as a CEO, I work alongside my leadership team to set the strategy for the business, but more importantly, my key job right now is to ensure that we're surrounded with the absolute perfect people to ensure we can deliver on that strategy. Yes, we've been doing a lot of work on our employee brand right now. As a business, it's super important that we have that brand very much defined, not just for our existing Jucy crew, but probably more importantly for people that are future Jucy crew, so the ones that want to come into our business. Last year, post, I guess, pandemic, we carried out a brand refresh. And what that allowed us to do is it allowed us to sit back, have a look at our brand, look at the Jucy journey, and ensure that we really articulated why it is we exist. We worked closely with all the people in our business to ensure that we had a clear mission. We reviewed our values, and probably most importantly, we understood what each and every one of those values meant to our people. And I guess post-pandemic, we're a little bit different to what we were pre-pandemic. We've got 150 less crew, which was sad to see them all leave. But what actually really blew me away when we were doing the brand review last year was just the passion that exists within the business today, not only just for Jucy, but also for tourism in general, especially on the back of what we've all been through. Yeah, the culture in our business has changed over the years for sure. When we started the business 22 years ago, we set out to create something that was special and different to what everyone else did. And what we knew when we set that up was we knew that we were going to have to be surrounded by a bunch of amazing people, and we were going to have to build an amazing culture within our business. So, like in the early days, it was actually probably pretty much just Tim and I. We were doing everything, but as we grew, we brought more and more people into the business. And early on, no one really had defined roles, and we all were under one roof. So it was actually pretty easy to build a culture without a huge amount of structure. But as that changed, as we expanded throughout New Zealand, into Australia, into the United States, and we brought on more and more people, it was always going to be a challenge, and we knew that we would have to build a framework around that. So that's when we set about. I think it was about 2008. We introduced our values on the back of doing a new brand refresh back then, and we brought in our four values, which is fun, family, pride, and passion. And we set about ensuring that they were at the centre of everything we did. So I think that's been it was a huge changing point in our business, and it really has been what the pillars we've built this business on. Yeah, talent recruitment's super important for us. We use a number of different channels when it comes to attracting the right people, and it kind of does at times depend on what the role it is that we're recruiting. I think traditionally we've done a lot of it ourselves. We've used Seek and leveraging off the strength of the Jucy brand. However, I think in more recent times that's become a little bit harder. I think it's a tighter labour market, so we have relied more on agency and using the likes of tourism talent. So I think moving forward, it will continue to be a bit of a mix of both, but we'll see how that progresses over the time. And I guess as an industry, we need to focus on continuing to develop talent and bringing people into the industry. It's super important, and I'm passionate about working closely with secondary schools and tertiary providers to sell what it's like to be in this industry, what it's like to have a career in tourism. Because actually, despite everything we went to, it's a really amazing industry to be part of.